Did you drink this?
Yeah, of course I did. It was so good I had to finish it on the spot.
But I thought you weren't drinking your calories.
Calories? Wait, that wasn't water? How many calories were in that?
I think you'll be happier not knowing.
Please, Katie, I need the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Cheat day?
Cheat day.
What is going on, guys? Will here. Welcome to the video. I am back with Greg, and today we are going to be shooting a Q&A, but not any ordinary Q&A and just chill one on the couch. It's going to be a pretty intense Q&A. We're going to be answering your questions that we don't want to answer. So we both asked our subscribers to give us questions that the other person does not want to answer. And if we don't want to answer it, we gotta do this. So we are gonna have two different options today. So if Greg asks me a question and I don't wanna answer it, I can either A, choose to take a shot where 10 of the glasses will be filled with vodka, or 10 of them will be filled with water, so there's a chance I could get a lot of vodka. Or we have some chicken strips that are cooked up here and we're about to toss them in the hottest sauce that I found on Amazon. Look at this, it literally has a tactical nuke logo on it. It's called Da Bomb. It's 35,000 units on the...
There was something like 137,000.
135,600 on the Scoville units.
Yeah.
It's made with ghost pepper. So we're about to douse the chicken in this. So you can choose. You have chicken, protein, or potentially water or vodka. And we're gonna prepare this right now. Take a seat and just go head to head and kind of see what happens. I know you're like...
I'm confident.
Yeah, you're an open book, dude.
You're pretty much an open book.
Yeah,
so.
you're like the human equivalent of like leaving your journal open on a bed.
Exactly, and I don't mind getting drunk, so we'll see.
I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be...
Will keeps beating me at every challenge, so maybe this might be the first one that I can actually come out on top here.
Do that with, man.
Oh man, that's scary.
Yeah, that is... Oh, on the bright side, there's only 5 calories per teaspoon.
That is good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be dousing this.
Yeah.
I want you to pour 10 glasses of vodka.
Okay.
But this is actually, this is Ollie's vodka, so you gotta be very careful with it, okay?
All right.
There you go. Oh jeez, I gotta get a knife here. Oh, it's right here, dude. Come on. This is your first.
I'm not an alcohol connoisseur.
You don't do bottle service, eh?
Actually, that's all I do.
What kind of questions are you gonna ask me, man?
This is the one time I can beat Will. I'm gonna make sure that Will is not walking out alive.
Okay.
Are you more scared of the water or the vodka or the meat?
I'm usually scared of the meat.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
It's not looking good already.
Who is the worst fitness content creator on YouTube?
The worst content creator. The worst. Well, I want to answer, I just don't know the answer.
You have a few lined up. Oh, yeah.
I have several lined up. I'm just like, What's coming to mind right now is Jeremy Etier from Canada.
He's the worst in on YouTube.
Right now, for me, only because he's produced so many videos that I just disagree with, and I think that he knows the science, he reads it, and then he just misinterprets it, or just blatantly just says stuff that I'm like, why would you do that? And I've called him out multiple videos. So for me, and those little stick figures doing this thing, he can do better. The most popular question is Will actually your son?
No! Ah! Why'd you have to pour them so much, man? What does Allie like to do when it's her night? Is there like a thing? It seems like there's a quote, like you know.
There's a thing. So yeah. So me and Allie, we take turns in the evening on what we choose to do, the position that we choose to do.
Do you think position, or you don't make it past one?
Well, see, we usually had the same position every time, and I complained a lot about it.
You did, okay.
And so we said, well, let's take turns.
Yeah.
So Allie's going to have to, let's describe it like this for the, family friendly. Let's say that she's on her back and I'm not on my back. Don't send Allie this video. They're going to. When collabing with other fitness YouTubers or influencers or whatever, who was the person that treated you the best off camera, and who was the one that treated you the worst off camera? So best off camera. So not like we're on camera right now. Off camera, best and worst. Do you have a best in mind and a worst in mind? Then you just
I have a couple of
tie
best ones. Like a lot of people I met are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Off camera. It's a tough question.
I have to go with chicken, man. I can't have any
This is
people. I
scary.
can't have people like I like everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's worse than you expected. I'm thinking the chicken's worse than the vodka.
Okay.
The smell.
Okay. Have you ever stolen an anabolic recipe?
No.
No.
It's easy.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Man,
so
I need
bad.
nut milk, man.
Yeah, I would say.
I need nut milk.
I would say do whatever you want to drink. If you eat that.
Bro, I'm hurting all over. My thighs are tingling.
Oh my god. What was the most awkward experience you've ever had in the gym? It's hard to think these questions. It's like there's probably 10.
I'd say I've met a few people that are a bit socially awkward. And just meeting, like, and then you have to guide the conversation when you don't really know them.
Like famous influencers or
No, just like random, like
just
subscribers and
random
stuff.
strangers that are just kind of surprised in meeting you and don't know what to say or how to react, and you're just kind of talk for them. They're a little bit stumped. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't know if Will's gonna make it through this video. This is not acting.
You ready?
Yes.
F, marry or kill? Jeff Nippard, V-Shred, Andre Rush.
So V-Shred is by far the best looking. All right, so I'm gonna have to go with V-Shred because he's just extremely good looking. So that's an easy choice between those three. And then I have to murder one. I think I'd have to marry, or I'd have to marry Chef Rush and murder Nippard. Unfortunately, because I think me and Chef Rush can get over it real quick. The little beef, I can think we can get over it, but I don't know. Jeff, I think that would be a tough, long life. You're sweating a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You ever considered being on board with my supplement company?
No.
There you go.
No. Have you ever had to use Viagra?
Yes. And Cialis.
Okay.
In different times, but not lately. I haven't used Cialis or Viagra in several years, to be honest. And it would have been when I was off cycle. All right, what's the worst fitness trend that actually fooled you in the past? Fitness trend that fooled you?
I'll eat big to get big.
Eat big to get big.
Eat big to get big. I can get in trouble when I believe that. I commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you start selling Turkesterone because of Derek from More Plays More Dates?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. I saw his videos where he had Turkesterone, and then I learned more about it. People messaged me in private, said, hey, why don't you do this? And so I said, yeah, absolutely. It makes sense for me to do that. I feel bad for you. Who was the most disappointing person you've collabed with? Disappointing person you've ever collabed with. Could be based on personality or size or...
Oh, okay.
These are great questions for me. They should be asking me these questions. Disappointing person. You met them, and I'm disappointed. Is it a toss-up?
No.
You just don't know if you should answer.
Yeah.
I'd say
I
the shots of vodka.
Kobe's by the camera. He knows.
I know the answer to all the ones you didn't answer.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
gonna answer them.
If you can't answer, go for the shot. I'm thinking the chicken doesn't look like we have to bring you to the hospital.
I feel like a bitch right now, but I got it. This better not be a vodka.
Rest in peace.
Oh my god. It's already gone horribly bad, and we're not having that.
Okay. What is your worst hookup story?
Worst hookup story would be when I was on Plenty of Fish, and there was a girl, and she showed a nice picture. She was about 22 years old, 23, looked really good. Met up in person, and she ended up being like much older and probably 50 pounds heavier, and I went through with it anyway.
Okay.
That's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
Will, which one of the challenge videos did you immediately regret doing right when you started?
Andre Rush.
That challenge?
Oh.
Was that worse than this? Although, do you call this a
is not a
challenge?
challenge.
It's not a challenge, it's like an eating challenge. So Andre Rush is the worst challenge. Was it worse than the 10,000 calorie cookbook challenge?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like my work, like I just felt like I couldn't
What about
process.
the 20,000 calorie one?
That was similar to your 10K.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally felt the exact same in terms of like volume of food. Like it was like the exact same.
It's not even a question for me, but that 10,000 calorie challenge was by far the worst challenge I've ever done by a mile, not even anything close to that.
Okay. Would you rather give the first 99% of a BJ or the final 1%?
What would I rather swallow, or let's see, how long would it take to do this? Probably get 5-10 minutes in versus 1 second of a mess. I'm gonna say I would be more scarred by the length of time, the time under suction, than actually having to do that swallow.
The time under tension.
And then, hey, divine protein, I can say, hey, I listened to Conor Murphy, and who knows? So I'm going with the last 1% on that one.
Wow.
You've been lifting for years now.
Yeah.
But what is the most embarrassing gym fail lift? Like you're actually lifting and you screw up, whatever happens, like you can't lift it. Like the most embarrassing gym fail lift.
Easily on the bench press.
Bench?
Yeah, I couldn't get the weight up, and I had to like make that huge noise because luckily I didn't have the clips on, and I got to do it. And it was a packed gym, and it made that huge noise.
Everyone's watching.
Yeah, I've done that more than once.
Yeah, I've had quite a few embarrassing ones.
I don't ego lift anymore. Who's the most annoying person you have ever met in the fitness industry?
That I met in person and they're annoying. The most annoying, because does it have to be that I met in person, or can it just be like that?
It's just that you've ever met.
That I've ever met annoying. Okay, that I've ever met. Fitness person. Jeff Nipper. I've met him multiple times.
He's annoying?
By more than anyone else.
Really?
Absolutely, without question.
Okay.
I don't need to explain why, but...
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
Would you choose spending time with your partner or partners, family, over getting a gym session done?
That's a weird scenario. Like,
I guess they're not assuming that we only have one partner. If we had multiple partners,
okay,
maybe it would be an open relationship. Would we choose to be with that in that relationship?
I mean, it kind of is it
more?
kind of like an ultimatum? Like, it's my last ever lift, like, or like it's my last ever.
I think it would be like, would you ever choose spending time with your parents over getting a gym session done?
Totally would.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not a tough question.
Yeah.
I would be like, yeah, obviously. It's like,
You're going easy on me right now.
it's pretty easy. I'm giving you time to catch.
I'm getting back to homeostasis.
You're getting back.
Have you ever had a homosexual thought, a homosexual experience thought?
I've never had an experience. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a thought of it. I feel like I should have, but I don't. But I want to try to think of a time when I've thought about it.
You don't have to tell me the date and the time, but you just...
No, I'm just trying to think, because I want to be 100% honest, have I ever even thought about it in my entire lifetime? No.
No?
Unfortunately. I want to say yes because like I wouldn't care if I did.
Yeah, no,
but I haven't. What person that you know of is the most different off camera? They're saying other than Greg, so I guess you're assuming
Other
that
than
would probably
Greg.
be but who, who's the most different off?
Greg Gallagher.
Okay.
Kino body. Nothing like the
The
models and
persona
stuff.
that you
Nothing
see
like
in
very down to earth, smart businessman, like very respectable, like very cool dude, close friend of mine.
And I've met him, and I would say
Yeah.
the same thing. I would say like you
Yeah.
expect a certain thing, and it's just like
Yeah.
no, he's just like a business person.
Yeah. Who is the worst YouTuber between me, Jesse, James West, I'm assuming it says Jesse, and Matt Does Fitness?
The worst. Well, you're the best of the three, so I'm going to put you. So it's between Jesse James and Matt Does Fitness, and it's based on what criteria?
I'm assuming fitness. It doesn't say criteria. It just says,
I mean, I can't watch Matt Does Fitness. I ate my brother's cousin's former roommate diet. I ate this person's calories, my child's 3 times, my wife and my kid's breakfast 3 times, 17 times. So for me, it's Matt, but like it doesn't mean he's the worst in other people's eyes. But for me, like for fitness, you're the most fitness of the 3. Jesse's probably somewhere in the middle, and Matt is just like diet.
Name 2 fake natties in the fitness industry.
Any 2 fake natties?
Yeah.
Michael Hearn.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I
Sure.
was like,
Sure.
really?
There's no rules. Sure. Go for it.
Michael Hearn and Matt Does Fitness, and Mike Thurston.
That's
There's
3.
a bonus.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a woman at the gym so attractive that it completely distracted you from doing your set?
My girlfriend Katie. I met her at the gym.
There you
I was
go.
obsessed with her for 3 years, and she's finally my girlfriend.
So
She lives here in
you
this
saw her
house.
at the gym for 3 years before you actually like
I was terrified to talk
dated?
to her.
And,
Yeah.
Wow.
She is so sexy. I couldn't talk to her.
There's a smooth answer.
And then my friend set us up, and then now it's history.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who's the most
My turn, man.
Oh,
Go ahead and
ahead of myself.
You can go ahead. I'm trying to find one, so go ahead.
All right. I can do 2 after.
Yeah.
Who's the most overrated bodybuilder in open right now? So open class bodybuilding. I can make it simpler. Just who's the most overrated bodybuilder? Period.
I don't even know bodybuilders though.
So okay, fitness person.
You can't ask that question. It's my turn, man. I don't even know bodybuilders though. Like I actually don't.
That's how the game works.
I swear, man. I swear.
That's a big one. You better hope it's water. That would have wrecked you. That would have been it.
That would have been it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Do you actually hate Athlete X?
No, not at all.
Yeah. Just for videos. Like it's just like content.
I didn't even think I hated him in videos.
Yeah, I think you're just making videos based off
Yeah.
what's hot at the time.
Jeez, hate. There's not
Yeah.
many people that I hate.
Who makes the cringiest content in the fitness industry?
I'd say Jesse James, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just Jesse, if you're watching, he used to make fitness videos, and now we're curling girls at the beach, and we're asking girls if they're drunk, what they're doing. But honestly, I suggest you keep doing it because it's working for you.
Oh, he's killing it.
But it's cringy in terms of like being a fitness person. But I tell him in private, I'm like, keep doing what you're doing because you're killing it. Who, as an individual, has had the biggest impact on your career, bodybuilding and or YouTube?
Individual?
I would say YouTube career. Yeah, could be girlfriend, father.
Oh wow, it's such a collaborative effort in different things.
Yeah, because it's like one person.
One person? I gotta say my girlfriend though.
Yeah.
I'm just because because I'm with her the most.
Yeah.
And she just keeps me like baseline all the time. If I'm like freaking out and stuff, she calms me down. Okay, which family member do you like the least?
In my own family?
Yeah.
I would say my twin of the 4 of us. I don't talk to him the least by far.
Oh, you just don't like him the least?
What's that?
You just like him the least? Like just
I
you had
had
no
to pick
hesitation
one.
there.
I had to pick one.
Well, I got dominated. I think that was the first time you ever beaten me. Or something.
It's-
Actually, you beat me in the French toast, so you beat me in this now.
French toast for the quick challenge.
Yeah, I just like he's literally hashtag no filter. I got some filter, so there it is. That's answering the toughest questions that we could find between the two of us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Did you enjoy doing it?
This was fun for me because
It was
I
not for
always
me.
just so people think I'm lying about if I'm on HRT or not. Does it look like I would be like squeamish to say what's going on in my life?
No, I literally drank almost half a liter of cashew milk, like low key. I did.
Will suffered hardcore.
I
This
did.
was hard to watch for me. I felt bad for you the whole time.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, guys, like the video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.
The boss.
I'll go with this one.
Yeah?
I took like 1/10 of it. I'm in a mess. I would have to stop the video. I took 10% of a bite. Or I would do the entire shot, every shot, before doing 1/10 of that again.